So on my video earlier, why it's impossible to make women respect you. Let's talk about that. Guys, I have been just showing off the gains. Trying to get healthier. We'll see how that goes. I've destroyed my body over the years. I'm trying to take my health more seriously. I was trying to take my health seriously when I was younger, but I got scammed. I listened to a lot of horrible diet advice. It's never a diet, guys. It's a lifestyle. So if you can't do something sustainably, it's not for you. Anyways, topic of the video, why you can't make a woman respect you. Because I made a video earlier, how to make women respect you. And what I basically said in that video was that you can't make a woman respect you because if a woman is a respectful person, she'll respect the homeless guy down the street. If a woman is a respectful person, she'll respect anyone. Like she'll smile and say hi to the old guy that can barely walk because he's in a wheelchair to make his day brighter. If someone has a lot of self-respect, they're going to naturally respect you and other people. So there's nothing you can do to make a woman respect you, because if a woman is disrespectful, she's going to disrespect you no matter who you are. You could be the best looking guy in the room and she'll make fun of how you look. She'll find something wrong. Maybe you have a good physique, but you're only 5'6". She'll make fun of that. Maybe you're 6'4", but you only have a 4-pack instead of a 6-pack. She'll make fun of you for being fat. She'll find something to make fun of you if she's disrespectful, because that's her character as a person. In fact, even if you elevate your life to where you become better as a man, that might make her want to disrespect you even more, because now she's afraid that if your self-esteem gets too high, that you might find another woman. And she doesn't want you to go run off and find another woman. So now she's disrespecting you even more just because you elevated to a better place in life. And if a woman's respectful, women used to respect their husbands back in the 1800s when we didn't even have TVs. We lived on the farm, and the woman had to get up and milk the cow and carry bales of hay too. These women weren't living luxurious lives back then. We didn't have the same technology. A lot of people were literally peasants. But the woman still respected the husband. Why? Because family was all they had. And the woman realized that respect is important, regardless of who you're with, because family was all you had. And so I'm not saying to be half-assed as a man. What I'm saying is get your life together for you, but don't expect that women are going to respect you just because your life is together unless you pick the right woman. Okay? Because I've been in situations, I'm speaking from experience, where I had nothing and I was an asshole to the woman I was with. Because I just wasn't nice to people. I was raised in an abusive household, and I guess that kind of wore off on me, and I'm trying to work on that. And the woman still treated me amazing because she was a good woman. And of course, we ended up breaking up because I wasn't able to sustain it. And that's the thing is, if you're at a better place in life and you do meet a woman that respects you, you're more likely to be able to sustain the relationship with her. So that's the reason why you want to get life together, isn't to try to make a woman respect you. Because if she's disrespectful, she'll disrespect you even if you do have your life together. But the reason why you want to get your life together is so that when you do meet a high quality woman, you're able to keep her in your life. Okay? And no one truly has their stuff together these days. So I'm not saying you have to be perfect. But I'm saying even the fact that you're attempting is attractive to high quality, is attractive to high quality women. Even just the fact that you're trying to get your life together is attractive to high quality women, right? So you can't make anyone respect you if they were raised to be respectful, or maybe they grew up in an abusive household, but they learned how to be respectful on their own. then they're just going to be respectful to everybody because respectful people are respectful. If she's disrespectful as a person, she's probably going to disrespect you regardless of what you do. So you just have to pick the right woman. But, you know, the more you get your life together as a man, you know, the better for you. You're just going to feel better. If you're eating healthier foods, if you're getting the rest that you need, that was a huge mistake I made at the beginning of my journey, is I didn't rest enough. And I wasn't eating the right foods. I thought I was eating the right foods, but I fell for, you know, diet trends. But now I've realized it's a lifestyle. You have to do what is sustainable for you consistently, because it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. Think about it. The word diet has the word die in it. We're not trying to die. We're trying to live forever. We're trying to be young forever. So it's a lifestyle, right? When you're eating the foods that benefit your body the most, you know, the woman you're with is going to appreciate that, because you're going to have more energy in the bedroom. You're going to have a better looking physique. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you're with the right woman, she will appreciate that. But if you're with the wrong woman, here's what's going to happen. She's going to be jealous and envious, because she's going to be worried that you're going to find another girl that's better than her. So what's going to happen is, one second, I got a DoorDash. I'll finish this video after this. All right, we're back. We are back. All right, so what's gonna happen is, the better you do for yourself, the more she's gonna try to tear you down, because she's gonna be jealous and envious that you might find another girl potentially better than her. So if a woman is disrespectful, there's no amount of game, there's no amount of technique, there's no amount of physique, because the better your physique, the more insecure she's gonna get, and the more she's gonna try to maybe even purposefully emotionally manipulate you to feel insecure, so that way she can trap you in the relationship. Like, if a woman is traumatized, and I've been through a lot of trauma myself, so this is no diss to anyone with trauma, but everyone deals with trauma differently. Some people try to work on themselves, and some people just give up and go off the rails and start hurting other people. So if the woman's been through a lot of trauma, what can happen is, the better you do for yourself, the more she tries to tear you down, because she's afraid that you're going to find another woman that's better than her. So you might start hitting the gym, you might start making gains, and she might make comments about how short you are, or she might, you know what I mean? Just little things to try to tear you down, because she sees you're doing better, and she might even be more attracted to you, and that scares her even more, because she thinks, oh, if I'm this attracted to him, how are other girls going to be? So that's why when you're dealing with a jealous, insecure, disrespectful woman, there's literally nothing you can do to make her respect you more. Now, if you're dealing with a respectful woman, if you're with a respectful woman, you could be homeless, and she's going to want to try to get it out the mud with you. Unless she's not attracted to you, you know? The thing is, you can't force attraction, but if a woman is respectful, if she was raised to be respectful, she's going to respect you no matter what. You know? It doesn't matter what material things you have on this earth. It doesn't matter. Even if you're like, you know, now she might not want to hang out with you, and that's why you do want to get to a better place in life. Because as a man, obviously, if you're more attractive, you might attract more women in general. So just because a woman is respectful doesn't mean she's going to want to be with you, but she's going to respect you no matter what. Like, if you wave to her in the street, you know, she might wave and smile back. You know, or like, she might not want to be in a relationship with you and have kids, but like, if you accidentally bump into her in the road, like accidentally, she'll probably say, excuse me. You know, on the other hand, you accidentally bump into a disrespectful woman. You fucking smelly ass motherfucking like nigga, like you niggas ain't shit. How can you ain't watch your step, nigga? Bump into it versus you. That's what would happen if you bump into a disrespectful woman versus you bump into a respectful woman. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to run into you. She might even say excuse me herself because she doesn't know if it was you or her, and she doesn't want to put the blame on anyone because she's a respectful woman. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing is, yes, to attract more women into your life, to have your life in order helps, but you're going to attract all kinds of women, respectful and disrespectful women. And it's up to you to use your discernment if you're with the right kind of woman or not. Because what happens is if you're a man and you have your life together and you're with a disrespectful woman, or for women too, if you're a woman and you have your life together and you're with a disrespectful man, what's going to happen is this person is going to try to tear your life down. They're going to try to bring you down to make themselves feel elevated. And that's going to bring you down potentially if you're not able to use discernment to see through what's happening. Now, if you're able to use discernment to see through what's happening, yeah, maybe you could hook up with them here and there and just keep them at a distance and, stay, friends. But if you let them suck you into their world, they could take advantage of you, right? And you don't want to let that happen. And that's why you got to be careful and use discernment. Okay, I've learned this the hard way, and I don't wish upon my worst enemy to go through some of the things that I've gone through, right? And, one thing is you might think that someone is treating you good, but if you see they're treating other people poorly, like maybe a girl's treating her boyfriend poorly, but she talks to you like you're better than him and like you're the one for her, and then she cheats on him with you, don't expect her to do you any better. Because if she was doing him dirty the whole time, you have to figure out if it was really his fault. Because, yeah, maybe it is his fault. And maybe you save her from a bad relationship. And if so, congratulations to you. But how often is that the case? How often is it the other way around? Where the boyfriend was actually trying to be good the whole time, and she fed you a bunch of lies to convince you to get close to her emotionally, and now you're hurt, and now you're crying about it. I'm speaking from experience, my G. So, the thing is, yes, having your life together is going to attract more women, but you're going to attract all kinds of women. And so you have to use discernment to figure out which ones, are just to hook up with, which ones are to get emotionally close to, and which ones you can actually let your guard down with, because it's nice to be close to someone, but if you get close to the wrong people, they can destroy your life, and it's not a joke. It's not a joke. You can literally end up dead. I've had a woman set my friend up before, and all of a sudden he was being held at gunpoint by like 5 or 6 different people. So it's not a joke. Food's fucking fire. Seaweed, black beans, coconut milk, vegetable broth. One sec, my mom's calling. All right, my mom just got home, so I can't really record inside anymore. But I'm gonna just end the video here, right? When you are attractive as a man, you're gonna attract all kinds of women, respectful and disrespectful. And if a woman is disrespectful, she's going to probably disrespect you no matter what. You could live in a mansion and she's going to find what's wrong with the mansion. Like, oh, these tubs are only gold plated. My ex had golden diamond plated with platinum on the water handles. Your water handles are made of plastic. Even though your tub is gold, it's still ghetto because it has plastic water handles. Versus like, if you meet a respectful woman and you're homeless, she gonna be like, that's a nice car you have. It's good that you have a car at all, Like she's gonna be like, maybe we could work together and come up with a business idea so we can make money to get a place together if she likes you and she wants to live with you and you're some homeless guy that she falls in love with, right? And so I'm not saying not to get your life together as a man, but what I'm saying is don't expect people that are naturally disrespectful to magically respect you just because you're a good person, And that's really the point of today's video, is don't expect people that are super disrespectful to just magically act perfect because of how your life is. Because, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Just because you're setting a good example as a man doesn't mean that the woman you're dealing with is even capable of following your example. And even if you're not setting a good example as a man, you're probably just not going to attract a respectful woman that's going to want to spend a lot of time with you if you're not setting a good example as a man, because well, that's not even necessarily true, because in today's world, no one's really doing the right thing. So you can attract a partner even if you are doing the wrong thing. There's people that drink and smoke and do drugs that attract an amazing woman. But the thing is, the more you try to get your life together, if you're on the right path, because there is ways to be steered on the wrong path, unfortunately. And if you're on the wrong path, let's say you're eating the wrong foods, but you think it's the right food. Let's say your body is meant to eat plants, but you think carnivore is the right way to eat. Hypothetically, maybe we're omnivores, maybe we're frugivores, maybe we're herbivores. I don't know exactly what we are, but hypothetically, let's say you're supposed to be eating plant-based, but you think carnivore is right. You can eat this perfect, strict carnivore your whole life and put all your discipline into it, but still die of a heart attack because you might be on the wrong path. Versus, if you were on the right path, plant-based, you might enjoy eating plants even more. So you might love fruit smoothies, naked smoothies. You might love the taste of black bean soup. You might love the taste of vegan food. So you're putting in way less effort, but you're getting way more of a result. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're putting all your effort into something doesn't mean you're going to get a good result unless you're actually on the right path, right? So if you're actually on the right path, the more, you try to create a better life for yourself, the more you level up as a man, the better female you have the potential to attract, right? But you also have the potential to attract women that are disrespectful, that might want to try to bring you down. And so it's important to use discernment, because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't force a woman to treat you right. And some people throw their whole lives away on the wrong person. And then that person fucks them over in horrible ways that we won't even talk about. I won't even get into how I grew up in this video. I'm just going to end the video here, because I could go on forever about these topics, So I hope you enjoyed this video. The message of the video is, if a woman is naturally respectful, as a person, then she's going to respect you. But if she's naturally disrespectful as a person, then most likely she might disrespect you. And there's nothing you can really do about it as a man. So it's up to you to choose the right woman that you want to hang out with. And the thing is, that's why there's power in being able to be alone. Because if you're able to do things alone, eat your meals alone, get your workouts in alone, then no woman can control you. Because if you're not afraid to be alone and walk away, that gives you ultimate power. And then, in my opinion, you're more likely to find the right woman in that case. Because if you're not, you're more likely to get stuck with the wrong woman if you're afraid to be alone. But if you're not afraid to be alone, you might be with the wrong woman for a year, and then you figure out she's the wrong woman. So instead of staying with her forever and dying with the wrong woman, you break up with her. And then maybe you spend a month alone working yourself at the gym, and then you run into another woman. And then maybe you find out she's not the right one, and then you're not afraid to leave that situation. And maybe it takes you 20, 50 people, but because you're not afraid to be alone and you actually leave the situation when it gets toxic, you're opening room up for you to run into another person, okay? So, not being afraid to be alone gives you ultimate power. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys. Until next one, I'm out. Peace.